Wow. Portals. Everywhere. Here, there, near, far too. Wow.
Yeah, from Mali, Niger, Chad, Sudan, Ethiopia, Somalia. Yeah, man, I roll up in a Madagascar on the highway. Portals through Zimbabwe. Yeah, yesterday, today, and for the future to be. Rolling through the town with my windows down. Holy I Selassie, I vision the crown. Kebra Zion, yes, I kingdom come, holy land. Yes, outside the mountain grounds. Doors open wide upon the wind I glide. Right to be in two places at same time. Body, soul and mind in a both place combined. Walk in the lime green timeline right there next to the most high. Yes, I. And when 2 and 3 come in unity and commune in community, there is also Emperor Selassie. Wine and wenches empty members. Yet none can show a wild running hearse. Got to give thanks for the earth and all the blessings all around. It's so good to be with you. It's okay when we share the food and pray. Albuquerque, quiet city full of pure beauty. New Mexican territory where mountains erect highly. Visceral view from my point of view, from sun up to moon. High terrain plateau overlooking long distance and doom. Humility cause vividly painted an image of you. Holy I Selassie Abacadus, center root. Jah fire took up Elijah in the wilderness without rapture. It was a miracle and a spectacle to witness the ancient forefathers' faces in the rock. Structure, nature, nurture. Living in a better place and living in a better Ethiopia. Relating in a 3 place, past, present, future. Existing in a 3 states. Gas, solid, liquid, all state of water. Same matter. Balancing my atlas through streams of agua. Brooklyn, there. Wine and wenches empty members. Yet none can show a wild running hearse. Got to give thanks for the earth and all the blessings all around. It's so good to be with you. It's okay when we share the food and pray. From Mali, Niger, Chad, Sudan, Ethiopia, Somalia. Yeah, man, I roll up in a Madagascar on the highway. Portals through Zimbabwe. Yeah, yesterday, today, and for the future to be. Rolling through the town with my windows down. Holy I Selassie, I vision the crown. Kebra Zion, yes, I kingdom come, holy land. Yes, outside the mountain grounds. Doors open wide upon the wind I glide. Right to be in 2 places at same time. Body, soul and mind in a both place combined. Walk in the lime green timeline right there next to the most high. Yes, I. And when 2 and 3 come in unity and commune in community, there is also Emperor Selassie. Wine and wenches empty members. Yet none can show a wild running hearse. Got to give thanks for the earth and all the blessings all around. It's so good to be with you. It's okay when we share the food and pray.
It's a visit. It's transport, transportation. Yeah, transit. If you and your crew would take a little cruise in a little canoe, you would check out from nature's point of view how beautiful. Yeah.
foot the bill? Who will pay the cost? Who will cut the path for the youth them to walk? Who will build the skill? Who will clear the thoughts? Who will wash the sorrow from the youth them heart? Tell me who will? When it's fear I want to overspill EyeLidz. Yeah, through pools of water EyeLidz. Through loops of water I breathe. Way down in the patta, in the ghetto where the sufferer suffer EyeLidz. Who will foot the bill? Who will pay the cost? Who will cut the path for the youth them to walk? Who will build the skill? Who will clear the thoughts? Who will wash the sorrow from the youth them heart? Tell me who will? When it's fear I want to overspill EyeLidz. Moisturized ground, a place which receives the most precipitation. No drought, day to day it's hand to mouth. Youths them dying from devastation. It's run down, I want to run EyeLidz. Who will foot the bill? Who will pay the cost? Who will cut the path for the youth them to walk? Who will build the skill? Who will clear the thoughts? Who will wash the sorrow from the youth them heart? Tell me who will? When it's fear I want to overspill EyeLidz. Yeah, through pools of water EyeLidz. Through loops of water I breathe. Way down in the patta, in the ghetto where the sufferer suffer EyeLidz. Who will foot the bill? Who will pay the cost? Who will cut the path for the youth them to walk? Who will build the skill? Who will clear the thoughts? Who will wash the sorrow from the youth them heart? Tell me who will? When it's fear I want to overspill EyeLidz. Yeah. Murmurs of misery. We gotta get a better change. Speak this, just to them know I hear. Them know I hear. Them know I hear. Skyscraper mentality, me see how them set it up your way in society. Yeah. Trigonology and they get the children, them teach it from the infantry. Hey. Collapse them mind, you know. Drop them right, you know. This is how them spy out, you know. Get to you, them want try buy out, you know. Get to you, them want try out, you know. Trials and strains and tribulation continually penetrating to get to you, them life every day. Tell me who I could bring an offering unto the suffering children of the wilderness. Mudslide is their edification. Brainwash is their education. Quantum physics, quantum particles, displacement is their theoretical conversation. While infrared laser beams at a heavy through them satellite radiated frequency.
Hey, hard try to lock down your memory. Hard times is their displaced philosophy. High-rise edifices in the giant cities to displace and mash up the poor man and the middle-class economy. Harpoons for the big fishes on my head, Harp tools them I use to mash up mother nature. One big ball of fire them get stuck in a them net. Now them regret them never look into them met to nature. Yeah, hooligans and vagabonds in a Gideon, currently shaping and making decisions for future plans. Contamination of the youth, them meditation is them present participle dedication. Yeah, geometrics to pinpoint your biometrics. Isolation of the pixels in the matrix. Scientology with them barbarous mentality set out to try to erase the whole of humanity. From sky to earth, dust to dust, dirt is earth. Watch how them a feed the people them genetical modified food. And now fi make the growth reproduction process reverse. Aluminum oxide and barium oxide in them chemical trails day to day. Watch how them a treat the people them like some cattle in a barn right now. Everyone them want to sleep. Yeah, Takarina belly make a lick the serpent down. Makaga them synagogue in a hell cast room. Watch how them a flatter everyone with them religious congregation set to control the whole nation. Lightning and brimstone, thunderball and fire flames and earthquake. EyeLidz Selassie, his name is great, him them forsake. Right and now Rastafari go make the earth shake and the whole of them a go fade away. Them a they go fade away. Them no WaH HeaR. Wow!
Reality. Emperor Skysis representing. Yo, Wagwan.
Hey, the situations in the ghetto is blessed. It's Jah Myhrakle, I'm feeling bright. Wow! Hungry, we hungry, we hungry. Hungry, we hungry, we hungry. Hungry, we hungry, we hungry. You them hungry in a community. Hungry, we hungry, we hungry. Hungry, we hungry, we hungry. Hungry, we hungry, we hungry. You them hungry, tired of poverty.
Mele fupem, mele fupem. Mr. Nueva Basa eye mele fupem. Mr. President me chode kele me na miyo. Amedeke ha me chode kele me na miyo. My youth them homeless, the leaders careless. Babylon system make me fearless. We are the first of the ghetto, you so we fearless. We are still every day but still no money. Yeah. Abo Friday obi a ebi pen. Openina obi a nyebida. Bunny Ben Cran, ya press so you to minko yunim. Because we are suffering, no proper treatment. Yeah, mama always crying because we are suffering, no proper treatment. Yeah, the youth them dying. Yeah.
Hungry, we hungry, we hungry. Hungry, we hungry, we hungry. Hungry, we hungry, we hungry. You them hungry in a community. Hungry, we hungry, we hungry. Hungry, we hungry, we hungry. Hungry, we hungry, we hungry. You them hungry, tired of poverty. Nothing to eat, yow. No place to sleep, yow. The little you them sleep a cold concrete, yow. No one to pay, nothing to keep. The whole community live in poverty. Ghetto you them need food. Ghetto you them need roof. Ghetto you them need schools. No matter try treat them like fool. Ghetto you them want shoes. Ghetto you them want clothes. Ghetto you them want toes. No matter misuse or abuse. We are dying from starvation. We are crying, but we get no response. Hungry, we hungry, we hungry. Hungry, we hungry, we hungry. Hungry, we hungry, we hungry. You them hungry in a community. poverty.
Them a go please we vote. After that, them not care about us. We sleep on the street every day. The leaders fly go Dubai. Ember judgment is coming, so you have to prepare for that. Can't you hear the cry of the younger ones and your pets out? You come and go. The FUM and you they have it now. But man of them nenema. You come and go. The FUM and you they have it now. But man of them nenema. You come and go. The FUM and you they have it now. But man of them nenema. You come and go. You come and go. Only past stress. This is a mess. Like we have been cast. In a me heart, the little youth confess. In a real life, me say,
Hungry, we hungry, we hungry. Hungry, we hungry, we hungry. Hungry, we hungry, we hungry. You them hungry in a community. Hungry, we hungry, we hungry. Hungry, we hungry, we hungry. Hungry, we hungry, we hungry. You them hungry, tired of poverty.
Wicked, you understand? Ghana, New York, link up, is it? EyeLidz, big up on yourself, give flow. Ayo, Ivan beat. Bless.
Life, I no lie. I saw you go. Voila, listen. Sky juice man, I sit down and drink a whole full cup last night. Wind pie was not my choice, but the 8 slice full up my whole appetite. Spoon was my mind, and my eyes was the knife. But there was nothing else to bite, it was nothing new, it was just another night. It was a powerful night for an eye to build a humble vibes. It was a blessed night for an eye to keep a hopeful heights. Likewise, I consider the eye and build a power shake same time. With rhythms and rhyme, I build a smoothie bow fine. Holy I Selassie, I Kedama, we don't provide for you. Highly I, Holy I Selassie, I Kedama. Alright. Same time turn on the light on the right and make things bright. Here's a cup, it will make you feel right even though it measure 1 pint. If your choice is to have another 5 days more in the hard drive. If there's a ration outside, we got plenty here to survive. Alright, matter of fact, hold tight to this key lime pie. Right now it is 1 from the son of a 5. Yeah. No for mumble, no for grumble when them a tap out where them want to eat. Them woulda be a little bit humble if them woulda really feel the need. If you ask for me, I would sit right here and eat pear MP3, 3 by 3, solo fill. For man shall not live by bread alone, but by the words of him. Makes no sense running down junk when we need a spiritual gym. Some of them a turn green Hulk, them a turn milk into Klim. Same one flip the script from Mike to Kim. GMC, can't you see? Here ya. Physical food, enough of them got a lot of that pan them platter. But for the spiritual balance, enough of them a stand up and a stagger. Them alto ego never alter the direction where them a follow. For they never treasure the words of the Almighty Father. What food do they seek? Here and now, love yourself as much as you love yourself, you love your neighbor. For his word is the given food, nobody go feed them later. Feed them now because them no really know the danger. What food do they eat? Yeah. Highly Selassie, they need. Yeah, there's a bag of fruits right there. Open it. Scroll down. Press play. Yeah, dessert.
Intercrossing mental highways, to and fro going both ways. Double digit, triple digit on the state line, babe. There's an interconnection in the eye place, esoteric and the telepathic realm. So tell me what we are going to do to avoid the void and connect in the conversation word sound. As when one mind reach out, interconnected portals right as of a man come loop round in the pour round. For distance, for instance, unforeseen windows and portals, I and I go loop round, I and I go reach round. In the esoteric telepathic realms, I and I keep a good conversation. Who them and where them come from and where them want reject that, them want neglect that. Reasoning and conversation right there, so in a mind hilltop, up there in the hilltop. First eye window squeaky clean and that no need no eye drop, neither no eye pop. Popeye and Pluto them a fight right there, so over power pack. Tell me what a go happen when the power drop. Graffiti a grab up and them PC I got me simultaneously, man they are in a wing top. I up in the wing top. Pixels are bounce wrong, they steadily in them mind right there, so on canvas. Use your imagination to picture that. Picture man a throw fast, curveball ya and batter man can't bat that. But the backstop a card that. Yeah. Uno fi go connect all points and pixels right ya now and figure that. In a all that. For distance, for instance, unforeseen windows and portals, I and I go loop round, I and I go reach round. In the esoteric telepathic realms, I and I keep a good conversation.
Sidestep is just the word and see where you get. Equation, equilibrium, mistake you make, sword round your neck.
If it not was for his good grace, world would have ball. If it not was for his humble kindness, waters wouldn't part. If it not was for his true mercy, Ethiopia would have crawl. If it not was for his humility, whole world would have see war. Fireball, draconian vampires, them can't pass his imperial majesty council in wall. Rastafari is the ruler over all. Gina Jackal, Trojan horse, FyahWall stand tall. Yeah, monkey brain some run gas swallow and them don't turn chimpanzee. Raccoon and squirrel a quarrel over chips and dips on living room TV settee. Linoleum done saturated with cheese and not even the mouse want creep in. Big stunt chick monk them a play on Broadway TV screen. Alvin, Simon, Theodore, something like the Three Stooges. See no evil, hear no evil, speak no evil, none concerned about the damages. Damn it these, scripture reading savages, electoral judges, hamsters spinning the ringer at high velocities, experimental thieves, life them feel them need to bleed, rabbit, bunny and cleave, distress and disaster then them hike up the fees, for the new eardrum born disease, ravaging reptilian them love to feed, yet them never feed on the words of his imperial majesty that lead, condescending Decepticons really love to mislead and deceive. If it not was for his good grace, world would have ball. If it not was for his humble kindness, waters wouldn't part. If it not was for his true mercy, Ethiopia would have crawl. If it not was for his humility, whole world would have see war. Fireball, draconian vampires, them can't pass his imperial majesty council in wall. Rastafari is the ruler over all. Original and jackal, Trojan horse, FyahWall stand tall. Again, fi Cheetos, cheddars, no for them I lick them middle finger. Hot liquor, want more rope and them want cocktail for the screwdriver. Loose screws, link and pools, them a stagger over fire water. Loose lips, then truth slip from them mouthwash hangover. Water wash back from a bubbling mouth of a river. Canoe man get capsized in a fresh pond inland water. Hit pan two side, flip pan two side. Two bankers and robbers was from the same house treasurer. Iceberg them buck up on ya so in a inland warm water. Picture clear exposure, little Henry and him father. 12 perfect slices could have been a myth of the soda. Was that not an answer for a senior father to rage in anger? And then at the royal banquet of Ethiopia, 600 marching men accompanied the leader who opposed the holy emperor. Hence, Belcher was no contestants for the holy emperor Yahuda Moambesa, conquering lion of Judah. If it not was for his good grace, world would have ball. If it not was for his humble kindness, waters wouldn't part. If it not was for his true mercy, Ethiopia would have crawled. If it not was for his humility, whole world would have see war. Fireball, draconian vampires, them can't pass his imperial majesty council in wall. Rastafari is the ruler over all. Original and jackal, Trojan horse, FyahWall stand tall.
Hold there, hold back. It will be wise to lead not thy footsteps onto stumbling blocks. For there's traps and gaps in those tracks. Holy Aix beer, Rastafari.
Two sides of a kind, everybody want be right. Tails up, heads down, enough blind sight. Psycho hypnosis, enough tech bribe. Fantasy reality, enough kept hype. In a fictional movies, enough of them take deep dive. Without goggles and tank, them nah breed right. Googling and snorkeling, some a tech surfboard ride. Deep plunge into the sea, danger zone overnight. Shark invested into a school of fish for big bites. Mega circuitry set up for kilo and megabytes. Blindfold cosmetology, enough of them love blindside. Peacock feathers, blue screws, a lash out eyesight. Them never stop the mind, the land now them buck up on landmine. Big explosion right now before them ferricide. Them get fright, them get smite. Yeah, with due diligence one must always cultivate the side. With due experience one must also cultivate the mind. With due wisdom one must know wrong from right. All the time, two sides of a kind. Yeah, steady mind. Them parachute your mind, mirror into control your life. Tighten the noose, troubleshoot your mind, zero into control your life, deceiving the most. Cat and mouse, they play on, quote unquote, hopes for votes. Propaganda me that spill over enough ton cheerleader. Airwave vector, some of them want try decipher. Ripple, riddle, spindle, enough shake and quiver. Samsung Galaxy got the bombshell to deliver. Macintosh, Apple filtrating them retina. CD, that a cool retina. Jacob ladder, no for them a wrestle with Jah. See the danger water, them still a follow stigmata. Rapture, disaster structure. Mind control, mind tweak, vulture, comfy corrupt culture. Oi, see the dust right there, no one exit that area. Exodus don't tell a story you should fear Jah, hear ya. Genesis man enough of them never prefer, but them rather figure gobble the fowl of many feather. Foul word with a sweet and spicy mixture. Quote unquote, necktie, double turned word. Super speaker, superficial leader. Comedia, mediocre media. Them parachute your mind, mirror into control your life. Tighten the noose, troubleshoot your mind, zero into control your life, deceiving the most. Cat and mouse, they play on, quote unquote, hopes for votes.
And as it is of much importance, substance and relevance for each to heed, not unto the utterance of false leaders and doctrines, but heed unto the utterance of the Most High, God Jah Rastafari. For he gave it the firmament, He gave it the laws and the commandments. Let Jah will be done. Rastafari.
Revelations, he's the King of Kings, Emperor Haile Selassie, I He's the King of Kings, Emperor Haile Selassie, I
which bring the Lord's Prayer to life. Under the shadow of his wings, the pure and the righteous abide.
Gates with thanksgiving. Written in our Revelations, he's the King of Kings, Emperor Haile Selassie, I
Life serious, you know. Some people never take note, but I just saw you go. It's like cutthroat. Some of them I take oath, some of them I stand up for vote. soak.
To keep one head in a barrel can cause so many problems. So many issues very toxic, tell me who will try to solve them. Illiteracy and ignorance is taking over our children. Who will teach them? Who will lead them? Who will break these bonds of bondage? Who will feed them? Who will keep them? Who will give them well-needed knowledge? Will it be Savage College? Jack in the box was on that spring and could not come out that package. Messed up stage in a mental maze and a psychological damage. Damn it, them a rabbit with a despicable habit. Rabbit, find a hole and don't you roam too far from Rome. This is the mode, this is the code, this is how they break us down. Bounce up and come back down, bounce wrong like a jump and song. Spin barrel and a hammer spring, make some don't even leave them home. Yeah, bulletin information, enough of them trapping a deadlock zone. Copper wire done wired up with the charge from the facet mode. I just saw it be. Water turn tsunami from the surge of the mouth of a dam, mouth of a clam, mouth of the Decepticons, those that deceive one in a position of our progression. Determination to obstruct the laws and the commandments of the Lord Almighty God given. By laws they bring to instill and corrupt. Gadgets they bring. Did not see that which is written upon the tablet. Holy I Selassie, I sing of him and unto him. Inspirational reflections from within. Transcending these messages, massage it into the children logarithm. By your rhythm, encrypted code of overstanding. For it's an immediate frequency to address those things that are affecting and influencing the children, conditioning to the in the box thing. Sponge part them still preparing. Fire fling, clip them wing. Angels falling, creating these damages. Preposition to prepare another analogy for the children's psychological repairing. These guys in disguise, optimize lies, rewind, revise. Big wide bright smile when they take lives with pride. Jump pack roller coaster ride for many lie while many die. And the question lies, where is the why when the X has fallen? Over excess condemned, none in concernment. Big cheers and champagne bottle popping after they have condemned. Condescendment, indecent men and women ruling dice for high biddings. People life has taken, high stakes taken. Open rule and control, the memberment counterparts of a person. Fictitious ID document, rectangular by polymer. Here you go, take ends, make amends. Identify the detriment, perpetual defilement, continuation. These are the words unspoken by those, these and them, facing the judgment of him. Spoken these words again and again. He who disobey I man shall face the fiery furnace on the firmament. Devastation and abomination, plagues and pestilence must have a replacement. As it is in the beginning, it must be in the end. Nothing new under the sun. Fire must fling down and bring down and pin down. So the young, nah, follow them at all. And it's your fault if it's asphalt. You turn a pillar salt. Who answer got a quick flip replacement with Nazi and Khazar. Fleas, flies, warts, maggots, enough of them a look back. And the same phenomenon caught up with lot in the land of Siddim, Saddam, Sodium, Sodom. Check the interchanging of the vowel sound and check the palindrome in the vowel spin round, flip round. Sort that out, barrel and drum, full crown.
Yeah, certain situation need a full comprehension. Overstand the phenomenon at hand and know how to overcome. Get out the box. Unlike as that of weeds, they shall stretch out to cover and confiscate fertile land. These are the hearts of so-called rulers.
Speak and let your word keep, keep and let your word speak, speak. And let your word speak, speak, and let your word keep, keep. As the utterance of the Almighty elect of God say world peace, yet a war them no one sees. Injustice have a wicked spirit ruling over civics and ethics. Steppish them, love is step over people, things and take it. Them administration a power over fi go navigate them geopolitics. It's a spiritual warfare sitting at the table at them religious banquet. Intention fi target, war market. And not until the eradication of hunger and poverty, social war cascade. Speak and let your word keep, keep and let your word speak, speak, keep and let your word speak, speak and let your word keep, keep. Eternal vigilance is the principle that the least transgression of international morality shall not go undetected and unremedied. There must be a remedy. These lessons all must learn anew by each succeeding generations. And the generation is fortunate indeed which learns from its own experience. Yeah. Warfare has never made and can never make an affirmative contribution to the welfare of the human. For this world was not created as a peace mean. No one can be less nor more than anyone can be. Speak and let your word speak. Keep and let your word keep. As the utterance of the Almighty elect of God say world peace, yet a war them no one sees. Injustice have a wicked spirit ruling over civics and ethics. Steppish them, love is step over people, things and take it. Them administration a power over fi go navigate them geopolitics. It's a spiritual warfare sitting at the table at them religious banquet. Intention fi target, war market. And not until the eradication of hunger and poverty, social war cascade. Speak and let your word keep, keep and let your word speak, speak, keep and let your word speak, speak and let your word keep, keep.
Presumptuous, pilot bunctious, syphilis tacticus, Julius Caesar Augustus, Titans and barbarians in the Colosseum. And I hail the Emperor.
Speak and keep, keep.